Journalist Van Jones welcomed his new baby girl with friend Emmy. Van stated, after the COVID lockdown, I got clear that I wanted another kid. I discovered that my friend Emmy also wanted a baby, so we decided to join forces and become conscious co-parents. It's a concept that I hope more people will explore and consider. Now, while many people understood the concept, others are giving a bit of a side eye and have many questions. So ladies, what are your thoughts on this?
I have so many questions. I actually do love the concept of this. Funny enough, Ray and I used to joke that if we got to a certain age, both of us had the desire to have a family, that we would co-parent and like have a child together. I think the difference is that we would do it scientifically, medically, and there would be no sexual relationship. I'm so curious, what was the plan here? Like, was there sex involved, or was this just done because these are two friends who want...
Probably sex.
Okay, but I think that makes a difference. I think if you have a sexual or romantic relationship, and that's where a child came from, versus prior to anything saying, this is what we're doing. Do you get it? That does make a difference to me.
Well,
what do you think?
You know what? I think... I was hoping I was going to get a shot at Van Jones myself.
Oh, you trying to have some babies?
You will get a shot.
No, but I don't want to raise anybody. I don't want to raise any babies.
Well, Emmy is going to raise with him. So you can still be the girlfriend.
I like the concept of this.
That's hilarious.
Well,
I do. I think it's beautiful. I think it's a beautiful concept that here he wanted another child, she wants a child. They come together and they raise it. And listen, Van Jones has a very full life, right? In a way, I always say this, one of the best things about divorce is that you sort of get a break. And not, you know, you get a break and you make lemonade out of the lemons. That's what I was able to do. When I don't have my kids, I was able to become an author and do so many things because I don't have my kids full time. I think with Van, the fact that he has such a big life, this gives him a chance to have another kid, but yet not be there day to day.
Okay, and there are other couples that's doing this. Anderson Cooper and his ex-partner are doing it. Megan Fox and Brian Austin Green, Naomi Watts and Liv
Well, I don't think those people went into it as co-parents.
That's my point.
That's what I'm curious in this situation.
Oh, is that your point?
I think.
Because I have a very high-profile girlfriend who I'm not going to name, but she, for a long time, thought she wasn't going... No, that she was going to... If she couldn't find the right guy, that she was going to do this with a friend of ours.
But would they have had sex to create the child?
No, because he's gay.
No, it is.
Same here. Okay, so do you get where I'm coming from? I'm so curious if this was a romantic relationship that then went to... We'd both like to have a kid.
Which
they
is
had
what Twitter
the kid.
was saying.
I don't get the feeling that
his friend, and now he's trying to talk about.
That's
what Twitter was saying. I didn't say it. Twitter said it. Especially Black Twitter. They saying it because this is unusual. I have a problem with this.
What's your problem?
Because. Is this the new way we're gonna do relationships now?
It might be.
That's why I made that face about he doesn't have to be there every day.
Right.
That obviously changes the nucleus of a family.
Yes.
And I think that while you absolutely have the right, like in my case, Ray probably would not have lived with me. I probably just, you know what I mean? I don't know how, we didn't work it out that far. We didn't get that far along to those conversations. But I think that can be complicated in certain ways. I don't want somebody having a kid with somebody, in my opinion. I wouldn't want someone to have a kid with me so that they wouldn't have to be there all the time, so that they can go and further their career. You know what I mean?
No, but I'm saying it's not intentionally that way, but it definitely works out because who's gonna have the baby? But what's tricky for me is if somebody moves on and gets a partner, does that partner agree with this?
I think it depends on if it was done sexually or if it was done scientifically. Because then it would be like, well, at some point, you know what I'm saying? Do you get, okay, for instance.
Come on, Garcelle, really?
For instance, if you met a guy and you wanted to now if he meets a new woman and she actually wants to have a romantic, or let's say he wants to get remarried to this person, but he's now co-parenting with this other woman. You think it was sexual.
Stop giving me looks, Lonnie Love. Stop giving me looks.
Men an excuse to not commit. I'm sorry. When you add this type of relationship and everything, wait until you get a part. can you imagine? Just having, I mean, we have a lot of single mothers, and I get it.
Choice mothers, this is complete, which in this case...
is...
this kind of is a version of being a choice mother.
What if she wants a baby, and she didn't have a relationship, and he suggested, let's have it together, and she's like...
And it's sexual?
No, maybe they went to the doctor's office.
Was there an IUI?
You know what?
An IUI...
We need Van Jones come on here so I can ask some questions.
Please.
Okay, because what I was going to say was, let's keep it real. Sometimes romantic relationships can go sour.
Yes.
And then that makes it really difficult to co-parent with the child because you have all of this resentment and these feelings.
Yes.
You ever seen the movie, There's a Thin Line Between Love and Hate, Lynn Whitfield. So that can kind of happen, and that really causes turmoil for the child, versus if there was never a romantic situation there, and it was always just explained, this is what it's gonna be. I actually think that that would be a more peaceful co-parenting situation.
I don't know no woman that...
Have you not seen the women that are having children with Nick Cannon? It does exist. There are women that...
No, they are together. All of those women are together with him.
Still?
They're all together with him.
Still?
They're all together.
There's
I didn't understand that.
He's not living with all those women at the same time.
They are together. What I'm saying is they are together.
They're couples.
They are couples. They are boyfriend, girlfriend.
Polygamous.
Baby mamas.
I cannot.
That's it. They take the pictures together.
That's
how you know.
I didn't know that or understand that. I didn't know that.
It's a new world, a new normal.
Y'all falling for this okie doke with these men, okay? Don't fall for the okie doke, ladies. You have a baby by a man, you make sure y'all in a relationship. Because ideally, in life, I understand
the
if
choice.
You want to. It's the choice.
I want women to have a choice. What if you really want to be a mother? And I understand that.
If
you don't have a boyfriend.
I get it, but your friend, I'm telling you, it's complications. Because
of
then you meet
somebody
later on.
I think it's complication if you were romantic and
you're no longer romantic. Or if somebody becomes romantic
with someone else and moves on and has a family with them, and your kid is the one that...
We could talk about this all day.